everybody. How are you doing? Welcome back to Inger's Pink World. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. I'm excited to have you here today, and welcome back to all of my wonderful subscribers. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, y'all, it is November the 22nd. Today is November the 22nd, 2022, and we are officially in the holiday season, you guys. Thanksgiving is in, 2 days now? And Christmas will be here in a few minutes right behind Thanksgiving. So I wanted to come on here and do a face-to-face with you because, listen, we all know that the holidays get super busy. We try to come on here and do these chit-chats, but you just never know. I mean, with family coming in and out and, people visiting and you visiting people and people going out of town and you going out of town, you may not get to do a face-to-face, all the time. So I wanted to go ahead and come on here and do a face-to-face with you guys, and also let you know that I will be putting my tree up tomorrow. So there will be a video up of me putting my tree up. It's going to be called Decorate With Me. This will be the first time I do this because I didn't do it last year. Last year I think I just kind of decorated the tree and then showed you guys what I did. Or I might have showed you unwrapping some ornaments or something like that. But this year I'm going to do a full video on me decorating my tree. I also will probably be doing a video on me decorating my mom's tree. So normally I do all the trees in the whole house, you guys. So we'll see if I can do a video and just kind of put it all in one of me doing the trees. We have started on our Christmas decor. I am done with the kitchen. We are done with the living room, and we're almost done with the den, and my mom is currently working on the dining room, and I will do a home tour when it is all finished. Excuse me, guys. And I also will do an outside tour when we get the outside done. I haven't started on the outside yet, but when we do, I will give you a tour. So anyway, how's everybody doing? How are things going with you guys? Have you guys started decorating yet? Are you trying to figure out what you're gonna cook for Thanksgiving still? What are you guys up to? I know tomorrow a lot of people will be cooking, and that's another reason why I want to go ahead and get this video done, because I'm pretty sure we'll be helping my dad get some of the cooking done. My mom and I, for the most part, went out and bought every single thing that we could possibly need for Thanksgiving dinner, and we didn't really want to bake this year, so we went ahead and bought a couple of goodies that were already done as far as sweets like pies and cakes and that sort. So and my dad was like, why'd y'all buy all these desserts? And I'm like, who wants Thanksgiving without a good dessert? A good couple of desserts, to be exact. So we went ahead and got all the desserts and everything, so that can kind of be out of the way and we don't have to worry about it. And let me tell you, your local grocery stores, they do excellent jobs with cakes and even your local bakeries, you guys. Take advantage of your local bakeries because they do really good work when it comes to like pies and cakes and cupcakes and just the sweets, for you to have for all of your special days and holidays and events and stuff. So check into your local grocery stores and your bakeries, for all the goodies if you just don't feel like baking, because it can be a lot, especially if you're somebody who bakes more than one dessert. I can recall going to family reunions and stuff, and even for Thanksgiving, big to-dos, with my whole family. And girl, we would have like 8 cakes, 4 pies, just all kinds of stuff. So, if you don't feel like doing all that baking, go ahead and use your local bakery and your local grocery, because they'll have some good stuff in there, And if you don't already have it, you might be in the kitchen baking, because listen, if there's anything left in these grocery stores, it'll probably be gone by tomorrow. So, or if you need something, you better get out super early in the morning and go get it. So anyway, I will be doing the decorate the trees and stuff with me. I can't wait to share that with you guys. I'm so excited about that. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing this week. I've been working on a couple of projects, just haven't gotten to the point where I want to show you guys yet. But I have been working on a couple of crafting projects. I have a couple of different things coming that I was I think the last thing I showed you was I did a pink Mickey head with the crystals and things. I think I showed that to you guys. I did do a video on that, and I was showing you the different ornaments and stuff that I was making. So pretty much the same, just kind of doing some of those. And I also am going to be doing my sister's birthday cake. I hadn't started it yet, but when I get ready to do that particular craft, I will show that with you guys too. I think I did a video and I showed you guys all of the supplies and stuff that I will have for that. So anyway, I thought tonight we would kind of just have like a little girls chit chat and, you know, just kind of talk a little bit about life and what's going on and, you know, friends and family and stuff. You know, I've been talking to some of my friends lately, and it's funny because, you know, I chit chat with a lot of my friends, and we've just been talking about how some of our friends are changing and have changed over the years. And, you know, listen, the older I get when I'm dealing with just people in general is I expect nothing of anybody anymore. When I was younger, I used to just expect for my friends to always be a certain way, and family members too, especially if they were always just a certain way with me. I expected them to just stay that way. And the older you get and the older I get, I realize that people change, and people don't always change for the better. People don't always change to where it's going to benefit themselves, you, or the friendship, you know, or relationship that you guys were in. And sometimes it just fizzles out and you fall apart for whatever reason. And I think when, and it happens more with women, I think, but I think as adults, when we come to the conclusion that I might have lost a friend that I didn't want to lose for a very silly reason, I think when you come to the conclusion that there's really not much you can do about it, when people just kind of don't want to lean your way maybe and give you the respect that you're due as a friend, sometimes friendships just fizzle out, you guys. Sometimes relationships just fizzle out. But I promise you that it's not the end of the world. You're not going to die from it. You know, your feelings may be hurt, but honey, you'll get over that soon enough too, you know. Especially if it was a really close friend that you just really, really liked, and you know, you're like, okay, well now we're not friends because I don't agree on this, she doesn't agree on that, you know, we don't agree with each other about anything. And it's so weird because it didn't used to be that way, you know. And I was talking to my friends about it, and I was like, yeah, I think that everybody's going through that. I really do. I think everybody is going through a change of seasons, if you will, when it comes to friendships. And I also feel like the older you get, the wiser you get. That is how it's supposed to be. That is how it was designed to be. You're supposed to get just a little wiser. You're supposed to be more mature. You know, if you think about it, if you just think back to when you were in your 20s, let's just all go back to when we were in our 20s. It was just like I had all the patience in the world when I was in my 20s. And sometimes I kind of wish I could go back to my patience, my patient level being the same as it was when I was in my 20s, because I was so, oh, it's going to be okay. And, you know, we're going through something right now, but I think we can fix it. And I don't really agree with this person, but I love this person, so I'm just going to kind of go ahead for the ride. Yeah, no, not in your 50s. That all changes when you get older. And you don't even have to be in your 50s, you guys. Let me tell you, God willing, I will be 54 years old in April. But I kind of was getting to a point of I only want to be around people that are going to be as mature as myself, if not more mature than me. I kind of became that person in my 40s. Because I was getting older, I was doing new things. just coming into a different person. Because listen, when you get older, you are supposed to be changing and evolving, and you are supposed to be wanting to experience new things and do different things, but on a mature level. And sometimes you wind up just kind of leaving friendships or kind of leaving people that were once important to you behind, because to their growth level is just not where yours is, if that makes any sense. And that's it happens, and it's definitely happened more for me since I've gotten older, because like I said, I don't have, I pray about it all the time, but I just don't have it in me, I guess, to tolerate disrespect. I don't have it in me to tolerate people talking to me any kind of way. I don't have it, and I used to. When I was in my 20s, I kind of was, I was like, hey, I'll give you 100 passes. But I'm not that girl anymore, and it's okay not to be that girl anymore. It's okay to be a completely grown woman and want respect from your friends and your family. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like you need to treat people the way you want to be treated. And, I try my best to do that with my friends, I really do. And family too. And that's not to say that I'm a perfect person, because I'm not. None of us are. We all are flawed, and we all will make mistakes. We all will say things we shouldn't say, and we probably will all feel certain ways that we shouldn't feel, because at the end of the day, we are human. And I do believe I have said that in previous videos, but, a lot of times it helps to talk about these things, because sometimes as a woman, you feel like you're the only person going through these things with people. And, that can be tough, that can just be a rough feeling sometimes, especially if you feel like, and I don't even really have anybody to talk to about this, because the people that I'm going through it with, I don't even want to talk to at this point. So it can be hard, but I always say, I have friends that I have been friends with for 20 plus years, really almost 30 years. And we have gone through things, let me tell you, because, how are you not going to go through something being a person's friend that long? Do you know how many changes you all have gone through within that length of time? So, but the what counts and what matters is that you are there for those people that you love when it counts. When they really need you to be there, when they're really going through something, and the same goes for you. If you're really going through something and you really need your friends to be there for you, that's the time that they should be there for you. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have experienced not having that. I've experienced going through things and just not having my friends be there for me for whatever reason. Sometimes it could have been because I just chose to keep things to myself and not share it and deal with it on my own. And then sometimes I felt like if I did share something, they still didn't give me what I thought I needed. That's life, right? And so, yeah. So what I would tell people, mainly women, because I really don't even know how guys deal with this stuff. They probably don't even have the same issues that we have. Most of the time they don't. Sometimes they have some of the same issues, but when it comes to relationships and friends, I notice guys get past things very quickly. They may have a little disagreement with each other, and the next day they're out on the basketball court with each other. Whereas with women tend to hold grudges. And women can hold grudges about the smallest thing. It can be the smallest thing that just doesn't make any sense to even be holding a grudge about, and they'll hold a grudge for 50 years. So what I would say is, if you have friendships that you really care about, and you feel like you're being disrespected or the friendship isn't going the way you want it to go, then talk to your friends. Talk to them and say, hey, I don't appreciate the way you were treating me. I don't like the way you were talking to me. I don't even like your tone this week. Because sometimes it just helps to talk about how you really feel and what this person is really making you feel like. And if this person has been your friend for a very long time, then y'all should be able to talk to each other and say what you didn't like, and you know, that person should be able to tell you what they didn't like, and y'all should be able to fix it. That's how I feel about that. And I feel like when you're in a friendship that can't be fixed, then it's best to let it go. It's best to let it go. It probably wasn't a friendship in the first place. And I think what's really hard is when you've been friends with somebody for years and years and years and years, and then you find out that they're not who you thought they were. That can be painful, and it can be some heartbreak involved with that too. But at the same time, I feel like it does not end your life. And I feel like that person, you know, you may miss that person. If y'all hear a doorbell in the background, somebody's coming from my mom. But anyway, I feel like if, you know, that relationship or friendship breaks up, yeah, it may hurt your feelings, but it's not going to be the end of the world for you. And I know that sometimes people feel like making really good friends is a hard thing, and sometimes, you know, friendships aren't easy to come by. Real friendships anyway, because let's be honest, everybody that comes into your life is not going to be your friend. You know, you're going to have associates, and you're going to have work-related people and stuff like that. But I feel like when it comes to real friendships, somebody that's, you know, you've been there for and they've been there for you, then I feel like y'all can get through almost anything, you know, and especially a disagreement. You know, a couple of months ago, I had a disagreement with a person that I was a friend with, and we are just no longer friends. And I'll be honest with you, the disagreements were multiple. Like, it wasn't one thing, it was just multiple disagreements. And, you know, I feel like when it's like that, then it's best that y'all just go y'all separate ways. You know, when I can't agree with you on anything, you can't agree with me on anything. You know, I start to feel like you're resenting me because I don't think like you, even though I don't resent you because you don't think like me. You know, I don't expect anybody to feel the same way that I feel about everything in life. I don't, you know, and it's really cool when you can have friends and you guys agree on 90% of everything. That's an awesome relationship, because 9 times out of 10, you ain't even gonna fall out about the 10% that you don't agree on. You know, it's just not even gonna be deep. But when you have a friend that all of a sudden you guys are falling out about every little thing, you don't agree on anything, they don't really respect you or what you believe, and they feel like you don't really respect them or what they believe, then that's an issue, and you guys just shouldn't even be friends anymore. And, you know, I've had that happen to me, and it's okay with me. You know, it's okay. And I'll just leave that at that. But I feel like if you're going to be somebody's friend, then you're going to have to know how to be a friend. You know, you're going to have to know that you guys are not going to agree on everything. And you're going to have to respect the fact that I don't agree with you, and then I will respect the fact that you don't agree with me. And I feel like if we can mutually respect each other's feelings about things and not throw salt on each other, then I think we would be okay. You know, so yeah. So that's my chit chat about friendship tonight. You know, it can, hey, you guys, all relationships can be messy because we're people at the end of the day. So all relationships can be messy, but it's what you do in a relationship that makes it blossom, you know? Since I have been retired and I don't work anymore, I don't even see my friends anymore like I used to see them, because, you know, I would see them every day at work, and then I stopped working, you know, and a lot of them are still working. And the ones that don't work anymore, they're married with children now, you know, and being somebody's mom is a full-time job. I don't have kids, so I don't have that job. So, you know, a lot of times your friendships kind of they kind of dwindle or they kind of fizzle because this, that, and the other, people got stuff going on in their lives, and I get that. But I feel like people who are really your friend, they're not going anywhere. And even if you don't see this person every single day, or you don't talk to this person every single day, the mutual respect will always be there, and the love will always be there. It's not going to go anywhere. I have friends that, like I said, I've been friends with these people for over 20 plus years, and we don't talk every day. But when we do talk, it's like, oh, I miss you. How are you doing? And it's nothing but good, positive vibes. And if you have relationships that you don't have good, positive vibes in, and all it is negativity, first, it's not a friendship, and second, you need to get out of it because it's toxic. So, you definitely need to know who you're in relationships and friendships with, and go off of what people show you. If I'm somebody who every single birthday that rolls around, I send you a card, or I send you a text, or Christmas rolls around and I say, Merry Christmas, I miss you, I sent you a card, it might be late, but I put it in the mail, or, I never forget the important things, then that's a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who, I'm trying to show you that I'm always going to never really forget you. And even if we may live a million miles away, but you're going to always, a little piece of you is always going to be with me. Then, I'm trying to show you that I'm trying to water this friendship. But you have a lot of people that just simply do not know how to be friends. And I learned that when I got to be an adult. Because like I said, a lot of times when you're young, you don't see stuff, And my mom used to tell me when I was young who was really not my friend and who was, but I always thought she was just being a mom. You know how your mom might be like, I don't like that person for you, and I don't think you need to be around that person. And you're like, oh God, you're just being a mom. But sometimes your mom sees things you don't see. And now that I am a whole adult, I know exactly what she's talking about. So, but love each other, you guys. Life is short, and tomorrow is not promised to anybody. So if there's somebody that you do care about, but y'all have fallen out for whatever reason, pick up the telephone, call them, say I'm sorry, apologize for what you've done or said, and if it can be fixed, fix it and move on. Move on. Don't hold grudges against people, because grudges aren't going to make you feel any better, and they're not going to solve any of your problems. So, be an adult about some things. Sometimes we all can fall off of the adult wagon, and we can act like children about things that we should be acting like an adult about. And that's just the truth of the matter for all of us. So, I don't know, maybe it's a human thing. Maybe we get caught up in our own feelings, and we feel like things should be the way we want them because that's just what we want at that particular time. But get off of the kiddie wagon and get back on the adult wagon. Because let me tell you something, if you are over the age of 20, you need to be trying to get on the mature bus. Seriously. I hate to see people that are my age that are still very immature, and they're not growing. They're not growing mentally. They're not growing, emotionally, spiritually, anything. And you should be growing in all aspects of your life when you get to a certain age. So that doesn't mean you can't be cool and have fun and be your jolly self. That's not what that means. But it means grow. And if you find yourself growing and your inner circle is not growing with you, then it's time to get out of that circle and find a circle that will grow. Because you cannot continuously be around people that refuse to grow, don't want to grow, and could care less about growing to better themselves and better your friendship. What's the purpose of being in that, So, I kind of just wanted to chit chat on that tonight because I had a lot of my friends talking about that very thing. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought it was just me. I was like, is it just me or all my friends going crazy? But, and one more thing that I will touch on is this. Never assume that a person knows something, you guys. I've dealt with this for the last couple of months now, just with different people. And never assume that I know something unless you've told me something, or someone else has told me something. I just hate when people just assume I know something that I don't know. And then when I tell you I didn't know, you say, well, how come you didn't know? Well, I just didn't know, So I don't like it when people just assume that I know something. If I know it, then I'll tell you, oh yeah, that's right. I might have forgotten it or anything like that. But if I don't like that. I never assume that people just know something. I never assume that people know that McDonald's is on 32nd Street. You know what I'm saying? I may ask you, hey, do you know where this McDonald's is? Are you familiar with this area? But I'm not just going to assume that you know, because you can't do that. At the end of the day, you can't assume that a person just knows something because you know it. That makes no sense. So y'all try not to do that, Try to be mindful of things. Try to remember to have a certain tolerance level when you're dealing with friends and family, because at the end of the day, we're human. We all gonna say and do things that are gonna just we're not always gonna agree with each other on everything. But that doesn't mean that I gotta ball you up and throw you in the trash because I don't agree with you on something, and the other way around. But if you do want to ball me up and throw me in the trash because I don't agree with the fact that your car is orange and you keep telling me it's yellow, then okay. Ball me up and throw me in the trash, But anyway, so that's enough of that. I am ready for the holidays. I'm ready for the decorating. I'm ready for my sister to come home. And I'm just ready to be in positive vibe. And something else, you guys? I'm really ready for 2023. My channel is growing and I'm super excited about that. And I feel like 2023 is going to be a pretty good year. And I know a lot of people say, oh, we're going to be in a recession and the prices are going to still go up and this, that, and other. So here's my advice for that. Pray about it, because I feel like God will have the last word on the recession. I feel like just pray about everything, and really believe that He can fix anything that's wrong, Save your money. Don't be out here spending your money. Don't be out here blowing your money. Save your money. And that doesn't mean you can't buy anything that you want, but just kind of be mindful of how you're spending money in 2023. And if you can, try to put more of it in savings than what you're spending. And kind of just be really, really mindful of what you're doing and how you're doing it in 2023. And y'all make some goals. Make some goals. Write down some things that you want to get done next year. Start doing it right now, because let me tell you, next year will be here in a few minutes, you guys. So start writing down some goals. Write down some things that you want to accomplish. Some new things you might want to try. Let's get on an exercise program. I am so proud of Justine and Marisha, because they've been working out. They've been going to the gym. They've been doing the pole dancing. They've been doing the yoga and stuff. And let me tell you, when you do yoga, you guys, I don't know if any of you guys do yoga. I do yoga, and I do it for my back and my neck. And when you do yoga, it makes you feel so much better, because it's actually stretching your bones and your muscles and things that you may normally not stretch. So if you have never tried yoga, try it. Sometimes, like if you have a lot of tension in your neck area, your back, if you have back issues, yoga is wonderful. I mean, it really will help you to feel a little bit better. Of course, consult with your doctor first, especially if you have a lot of back and neck issues like I do, because I do talk to my doctors about it, and I do ask them, what is it that's okay for me to do? So you need to do the exact same thing if you have severe problems. But if you're somebody who you don't really have any neck and back issues and all that kind of thing, but you've never done yoga and you just want to kind of try it to see how to make you feel, try it. And there are several yoga channels on YouTube that are very good ones. They have beginners yoga, and they have they have beginner yoga, and they also have yoga for people that have been doing it for a long time, and they're just they have it's what is it? It's more intermediate, I guess you would call it. So it's a lot more than what the beginner's yoga would be. But start out with some of the beginning videos because they're really good, and they teach you how to stretch properly. They teach you how to bend properly and the whole nine. So if you've never done yoga before, give it a shot. I absolutely love the way it makes me feel. But I want to do that. I want to get on an exercise program, and I want to just live my healthiest life in 2023. I really do. I already eat really well, but I do want to incorporate more vegetables, more salads, less meat. You guys know I am not a big meat person, but just more healthier foods I want to incorporate in my diet. And more of Trader Joe's, because Trader Joe's has a lot of healthy options, in my opinion. I love Trader Joe's. So if you guys have a Trader Joe's where you live and you've never been, because listen, there are a lot of people that have still never been to Trader Joe's. Check it out. They always have very fresh produce, fresh fruits, everything. I love Trader Joe's, so give it a shot. And yeah, so that's something that I want to do. And I told you guys, I tried the digital planning, was not for me, you guys. So I'm sticking to my physical planner. I may get a new planner, a new happy planner, and just start from there and get some new stuff going, some new stickers and stuff, because I love doing that too. So I'll probably do that for my planner for 2023. But anyway, you guys, I am going to go ahead and get off of here. It is November the 22nd, and I just wanted to come chit chat with you guys. I'm so excited to be here with you guys for the holidays this year, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos that I am putting up. And like I said, tomorrow will be the start of the tree videos, and I hope you will join me for those. And I hope you guys just have an awesome holiday season with your family. Have a wonderful holiday season with your family. And remember to be patient, be kind, be loving, and just do your best to be a better person. Because that is exactly what I'm striving for in 2023. I want to be a better person in 2023 than I was in 2022. And I want to strive for that every single year. If I need work in certain aspects of my life, which I know I do, work on it and make it right. And I want to make some new friends. So listen, my name is Inger. No, but seriously, just try to do better, you guys. I don't think any of us can ever go wrong just trying to do better in life and being better people. I think we need that in this world. I think our world needs a lot of healing, and I think that we can be a part of the solution to make things better. And if we just work together, I think we could get a lot further. All right, you guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. And I'm not doing Vlogmas. I think I told you guys I'm coming to you with some holiday videos, but baby, that every day, December the 1st through December the 25th, tried it last year, it didn't work out too great, and I don't think I'm doing that this year. So anytime I just want to come on here and pop up and do a video for you guys in December, I definitely will. But I don't know. Vlogmas is hard. But anyway, you guys know what I'm about to tell you, because I tell you in every single video. Eat your vegetables, drink your water, take your vitamins, and stay as healthy as you possibly can stay, because health is one of the most important things in our life right now. Do what you can do to stay healthy for your friends, your family, your loved ones, your pets, neighbors, everybody. Let's stay healthy for each other, you guys. All right, I love y'all. Y'all tune in for these Christmas videos, and y'all have a happy holiday, okay? Happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much, and I love y'all. Bye.